your Chargers linebacker, Deion Henley, and you're tuning in with Chargers Unleashed.
What is up, and welcome to Chargers Unleashed After Dark. Your man here, Dan Wolkenstein. Jake Hefner is on vacation. We'll see if he comes through. I'm not sure. But look, I figured I had to go on here. And I had to go live because folks in the chat, folks on social, folks watching that football game, Chargers fans, how many years have we seen this Chargers team lose that game? Is the Chargering curse broken? I don't think there was a single Chargers fan out there that was confident that that game was going to be won. And I'm pretty confident that 95% of you chalked it up as a loss. The Chargers are 7-3. They have a 90-something% chance of making it to the playoffs right now. I legitimately don't know what to think about this right now. We're live. Folks, you know the drill. You have questions, topics, thoughts, put them in the chat. We'll do our best to kind of get this thing through. The voicemail line is lit up right now. We're not doing that tonight. That'll be when Jake gets back. Clearly, lots to clean up after this loss. After this victory. There were some drops. There were some misses. Defense didn't look like the typical defense we're used to seeing. Granted, there were some injuries that happened, and you're going up against a Joe Burrow team, and Joe Burrow is him. I am shook right now. I can't. That just happened. The Chargers just won a primetime game in a huge spot against a desperate football team. Joe Burrow was slinging it in the second half. T. Higgins is getting paid $30 million a year next year. Jamar Chase, Chase Brown. And somehow the Bengals kicker decided he wanted the Chargers to win this game more than the rest of the Bengals wanted to win it. I don't know how this happened. We'll get into some of the specifics here. Let's get to some of these comments here because this is for you, for fans. Let's have a conversation. Let's have some fun. Again, we're going to be having the Chargers Unleashed hotline. That's going to be blown up tomorrow, I believe, when Jake and I do our live show recap. But if you want to leave a voicemail, 323-902-7586, 323-902-7586, 30 seconds. Let's hear it. Chargers fans, we have waited a long time for a feeling like this with Jim Harbaugh. 7-3. 7-3. All right. Here's some of these comments. KNVAS, JK all day. He could have easily just gone down with a knee. Had a winning field goal. Time expired. He said to hell with it. 2 touchdowns for JK. Comeback player of the year. Yeah, Young West. I died 5 times tonight, but somehow I'm alive. Yeah, this felt like a cat with 9 lives type of game. I have no idea. Mommy, I need some milk, says Joseph Domingo. Good game, Herbo. Great game defense. Lad has arrived. Chargers got themselves a lad. Lad is always open, and Herbert missed in the fourth quarter. He had a dime ready for him and missed it by 6 inches. Krista Guzman, I told you Disley is our Travis Kelce. I don't know what to do with that. On Herb's worst day, I wouldn't say it was his worst day. I think he was trying to force things to folks who didn't really have much separation in the second half, to be quite honest. You look at some of the separation disparity between the Bengals and the Chargers pass weapons outside of Lad McConkey. I mean, Justin's throwing into some ridiculously tight windows, if even calling them windows. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's his worst day at all. Sinvin, I am bolted up. Brian Utu, dude, I'm not even certain what this feeling is. I am with you. I am with you. 7-3. And they have games against the Raiders. They have games against the Bucks, I believe. They have games against the Broncos. They have games against let's get to something that I think needs to be said. SoFi was absolutely lit, according to folks at the game and people covering it. No, I have season tickets. I go to every game. I had a Friendsgiving that was planning on going to. If it was a 1:00 game, I was probably going to be able to go to it. When it gets flexed, I'm like, I can't not do Friendsgiving. So I couldn't go. Man, did I miss a good one. But SoFi apparently was electric, and it's only going to get better. This is a new era. Next weekend is going to be rocking with that Ravens game. I can't wait. Mohammed, how can you even say anything? I still can't type. I'm live. I'm not sure I'm saying much, if I'm being honest. I've gone 7 minutes here, and what have I said? I'm still processing what the hell just happened. The Chargers gave the Bengals every opportunity to win that game. The Chargers offense was horrible in the second half. One field goal. Aside from that touchdown at the end, field goal, fumble, the rest were pumped. Ricky, got to thank the football gods with them 2 missed field goals. I don't know. Chris says, yes, the crowd was loud tonight. Mustafa, the crowd was lit. 100%. Young West, when was the last time we drafted a 5th rounder and raved about them? Hart is the real deal. Hope he's okay. Hart and Tarheeb still both are incredible value for 5th round. And folks said corners don't matter. Missed me with that one. J.K. Dobbins, I'm so freaking excited for him as a human being for what that kid has gone through. And now, Rocky Boy Blue, why not run the ball in the second half? I thought the same thing. You know, you hear so much about Jim Harbaugh being this kind of game manager. You're up 3 possessions. You can churn out some clock if you run it. And there's a lot of deep shots that I know they were trying to just go for the kill shot. I don't really know if that's high. I don't know if that's a high probability execution. I'd rather throw it to Lad in the slot, 1-on-1 every time. Hell, throw it to Disley. Give it to Davis on end around. I don't care. Crowd at SoFi did great. I heard you. Absolutely. Chris says, told you don't need a wide receiver. I don't know about that. Joe Fernandez, big win. Old team would have lost. Chargering's a thing for a reason. This is a different era, and the Bolts want more. 100%. We should have put in Chark for big plays. Chark was inactive today, as was Mac. Fellas, ladies, the Chargers team is 7-3. Mac didn't play today. Chark hasn't played a snap. Sorry, he's played 1 snap. You got 2 5th-round rookies. Asante's on IR. Cameron Fulton has been out. Christian Fulton, has been out for weeks. Played great today. A little handsy, but I like the physicality he brings. This team's only getting better. Brian Lewis, good point. How long has it been since we can say our defense actually saved the game? Work to be done. And yes, the defense did give up some scores at the end of that. Uncharacteristic, big plays that Chargers defense gave up. Surprising, to be honest. But Look, that was a desperate team. Cincinnati was playing for their football lives, quite literally. And you took a Chargers team going up against them. They took all of it and then some. Fluke fumble from Justin Herbert trying to, go into God mode. You withstood it. Tay Jackson says, stadium felt like a Lakers game. Oof. Really missed Hart once he left because of the concussion, which I didn't see, by the way. Yeah, you hope Hart's okay. You hope Hart is okay. All I kept thinking, please don't Charger, says the win. Norris, yeah, I'm with you. Caleb. We didn't Chargers that. Hashtag Harbaugh and Herbo. Chark might have to take Palmer's spot going forward. Yeah. I don't know about that, but look, Palmer dropped a couple. That would have been nice. Yeah. Y'all hear that commentating? Then Ladd makes that catch. Yeah. Those are huge huevos from both Justin and from Ladd McConkey on that last drive. That second half energy, says Rich V, had a nervous energy, and then Ladd caught that pass. Whew. Yeah, I'm with you. QJ needs to learn to high point the ball with his hands. He just keeps his hands to his body waiting for the ball. Work to be done. Sure. There were, and Robert, good point. He didn't drop all those. There were a couple deflections by DJ Turner. The guy's good. He was on him. Again, there wasn't much separation there. And their DB's fast. Rich V, can we all agree Gus should get those goal line carries? I was in my feelings when I saw they were going for the touchdown at the end of that. I was thinking they should just take the points. But, God, they got it. Glad JK did the LT move. Forgotten Locale, $2 donation. Thank you. At the game. Insane atmosphere. I'm so bittersweet I didn't get to go to that game. But I honestly think I would have died. I think I would have died at that game. And look, I know this is a weird thing to be bragging about, but Brian, right? Sounded like a good evening. Oh, look who it is, fam. Jake Hefner's here. Oh, he's in a bar. Oh, I got some bones to pick with Mr. Hefner, by the way. Let's just say not even Jake could get this team to lose this game. A couple drinks were definitely needed after that one. 100%. I'm with you. Joe Fernandez, Bolt fam showed up. Wish I was there. Needless to say, best birthday weekend ever. Happy birthday, Joe. Happy birthday to you, sir. Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind on these comments. I cannot catch up to all these. All right, let's get to some of these. Let's look at some of these stats here. Real quick, again, Joe Burrow is him. You will not hear anybody here slander Joe Burrow. He went 28 for 50 for 356 and 3 touchdowns. Chargers and Bengals had the same amount of first downs. Chargers, Bengals had, they combined for almost 900 yards. What happened to the defense? Yards per play, Bengals won that one. Passing yards, Bengals won that one. Justin Herbert's ground game. Again, we had people in the last chat talk about how important Justin's legs are going to be in this game. And they were. He proved it. He had like 65 yards rushing. Yeah, he's Chargers leading rusher. 5 carries, 65 yards. Penalties. There were a couple penalties in the Chargers defense that were crippling. The one on Tito with the interception at the end of that game. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Time possession. Chargers lost that one too. It's gotta wonder. Let's get to the box score here. Let's see. J.K. Dobbins, 11 for 56, 5.1 yard average, 29 rushing yards as a long. Chase Brown, man, he had a day. Got to give it to him. Ladd McConkey, 6 for 123. I was talking to Jake about this on the last show. He was talking about Jamar Chase needing to stop him, which I get. T. Higgins, though, man, he does not get enough shine. And of course, he comes back the day the Chargers are playing him. But my goodness, man. T. Higgins is about to get paid. about to get paid. Krista Guzman says, on my way home, the Metro train is loud chanting Chargers. This is the world we're living in right now. The Metro is chanting Chargers, and we're in week 11. Jason says, we have seen this play out for years, and finally, the curse is broken. Finally, both fam. Like, I'm still processing this with you. Folks in the chat, you tell me, what was the single biggest play of this game? I want to hear it. Single biggest play. Off the top of my head, you can talk about how the game started, but that's not really the important one. I think it's that second lad catch of that last drive was the play of the game. Because that was between that throw and that catch. Holy moly. Yes, Young West. McPherson for MVP. Thule having a great year. What does he have? 7 sacks now in the year? He's got 7. This guy's got insane numbers these last 4 weeks. Unbelievable. That was a desperate Bengals team with momentum, says Sweet Jumps. Bravo, Chargers. A win is a win is a win. And sometimes you go up against another team that just wanted a little less than you. And boy, do I feel for that team. To lose like that when you have how many opportunities the second half to win? That kicker's in his feelings today. Oh my goodness. Sleep like a baby. Not me, man. I am so jazzed right now. My emotions are flying. I don't even know what to do with myself. Dick of the kicker. My mental telepathy worked on the Bengals kicker. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Is it too early to declare we are Super Bowl contenders? Great defense and elite quarterback play. Super Bowl contenders. 2 of the next 3 weeks, I think, will be what will prove that to me. You're going up against 2 playoff teams, in my opinion, clearly. The Ravens, possibly 3 if you want to talk to Falcons, and clearly the Chiefs. That's going to be, are you a contender? Can you contend with those teams? We'll see. But they a playoff team? Absolutely. Could it get the divisional round? Absolutely. Almost passed our way to a loss. Yeah, they should have run more. Robert D. Another heart attack game, but a win. A lucky win, but I'll take it. Oh, everyone's saying the J.K. Dobbins one. J.K. Dobbins touchdown. J.K. Dobbins says Rocky Blue as well. It's got to be the lad catch. Yep. Dick the Kicker says the lad catch. Got to be the second lad catch. That felt like a dagger. Mohammed, I'm with you. That last drive was this is Mohammed saying, was a career franchise altering drive. Huge legacy drive for Justin Herbert. I tweeted something out similar before that drive started of this is a franchise season defining moment. Will they keep the chargering curse alive or will it get conquered? And man, that curse was trying to kill us again. But somehow, the curse is broken. Dayon stopped Burrow from completing the first. Yeah. Dayon's a beast, dude. That guy is so unreal. You see how quick that guy triggers. His sideline speed is amazing. That hit, nope, yep. I don't know. That Henley hit on Burrow was kind of big. Chase was wide open. Yeah, you're right. Robert D. Hello, Darth Dan. Gee, want to talk about Darth Dan? Okay, let's talk about Darth Jake Vader. You should have seen the text messages I'm getting from Jake. He was in his feelings. Jake needed those drinks. Trust me. Huge. Yes, Suade. Huge. Suade. I don't even know why I put an accent there. Mac rested. Mac didn't even play. So he gets a fresh, full week. Rest up. Getting ready for prime time against the other Harbaugh. Dan, is this win actually a benefit for the upcoming Baltimore game? Yes, 100%. How could it not be? How could it not be? Yes, Gerard Kim Navarro, 0 is a Pro Bowl contender. 100%. 100%. Who day? Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Headley and James are vicious. They are. They are. You saw James get another brutal penalty, though. Can't have that. Someone says, pump the brakes, pal. Chargers still haven't beaten a team with a winning record yet. Super Bowl contenders? Yeah. I don't know if I'm there right now. Dan, is a win like this actually a benefit for this team going into Monday Night Football? Wow. How would it not be? Yeah, I guess in the sense of if it was a blowout the entire game, maybe, but to win a game like this, I mean, that's huge. That's huge. Sweet jumps. I was reliving Jacksonville again. So was I. That had Jacksonville written all over it. I'm watching this going into the second half. I'm thinking, all right, Chargers, all you got to do. All you got to do. One touchdown. This game's over. One touchdown. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Punt. Shit. Field goal. Okay. I got some points. Punt. Shit. Punt. Fumble. Punt. Punt. While the scheme's going touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. That would have been a very tough loss to overcome. And again, could they have? Sure. And I think they still would have gotten to the playoffs, honestly. I still had them as 10 wins with or without that loss. But the arc of this season, 7-3 versus 6-4, going up against the Baltimore Ravens team who just lost the Steelers, by the way. That Steelers loss is looking a lot better now. Okay, no loss is good. But all 3 losses are division leaders right now. Jason, welcome to the Harbolt era. Loudest charge. This, honestly, this gives me so much joy. Chris, the loudest Chargers game I've ever been to. Fans definitely showed up. Bolt up, Dan. I'm so bummed I missed this one. But it's so awesome to see not just fans talking about it, but like folks nationally talking about it, the teams talking about it, the players post game are talking about it. Like this is something. And to win in an atmosphere like that, nevertheless, they persisted. Like that's huge. Gerard Kim Navarre, who's got it better than us? Robert D. I'm starting to think Chark will not play this year. I don't know, man. I have no idea what's going on with Chark. They say he's not getting anything over some of these playmakers right now, but given today, why not? Why not? I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 10, did you believe our Bolts were going to lose this game after blowing a 21-point lead? I said this at the top of the show. I think you ask every single Chargers fan, and you gave them truth serum and asked, do you believe they will win this game once it was tied? Hell, once they were up 7, you know what the answer was. You know how you're feeling. Chris, nope, I knew you were going to win, but I believed I field goal. Good on you, Chris. Good on you. Jorge, the difference between Jim and Brandon Staley is astronomical. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Yeah. Currently, we're the number 5 spot in the playoffs right now. Pretty impressive. Again, Chiefs lost. Just 2 games back. You're playing against the Chiefs in 2 weeks. Stranger things have happened. Now, stranger things haven't happened with the Chargers, but hey, we'll see it. David, the Bengals were bailed out by an interception by a questionable call and were given a gift by a fluke fumble. Both plays gave the Bengals game-changing momentum. Sure, but the Chargers did it. Chargers fumbled. Chargers committed the penalty. Like, you make your own luck sometimes, and the Chargers, they almost did it again. Jorge, I almost shed a tear looking at our stadium. It's getting better. Yeah. I can't wait for that game next weekend, man. That game next week is going to be insane. Absolutely insane. Wow. All right. Gerard's feeling it. He predicts we're winning out the rest of the season. Look, if the Chargers win out this rest of the season and they go, what was it, 13-3? Gerard, whatever 12 pack you want, it's yours. You come back. Everyone, it's yours. I was so sure they were going to lose that I left early. Oh no, Jorge left. Oh no, Jorge. I'm so sorry. Don't do that next time. Don't do that. Great point. Guys, we're 7-3 in a rebuild year. I still can't believe it. Honestly, this is why I kind of decided to go live. I had no agenda. I just wanted us to be able to process what just happened and kind of just chat amongst ourselves. Do us a favor, hit the like and subscribe. By the way, I said this on the last show. If the Chargers won, we are going to be doing another giveaway. Again, we had the We Are the Storm hat. We'll be announcing that one. We already closed it. We'll be announcing the winner on that one tomorrow morning. And we've got some signed jerseys here we got to give away. So signed Chargers jersey coming out probably tomorrow for your chance to win it. Be on the lookout on social medias. We got you covered. This was a huge win. They needed this. Look, you're right. The Herbert fumble was so lucky for them. And like, of course, Herbert's in his bag trying to run it and just comes up with a fumble. Guy hits off the guy's leg. Like, are you kidding me? Sweet. I was at the game. I was electric. Bolt up. Rob says Falcons, Patriots, and Raiders will give us 10 wins. Falcons, Patriots, Raiders. I'm going to pull up the rest of the Chargers schedule here. Just because. Why not? Let's do it. Rest of the Chargers schedule. Here, let's pull it up here. I'll share it. So, 7-3 right now, which is absolutely insane that we're talking about this right now. 7-3. Then the Chargers are going up against the Ravens. How do you feel about that? You guys see that as a win or loss? What do you think about the Ravens? Win or loss? I'm just going to predict a loss. I'm sorry. I'm predicting a loss. Atlanta, I think that gets them to 8 wins. Kansas City, that's going to be spicy. I'm going to hold off on that one for now. Tampa Bay, win. That's 9. Denver at home, I think that's also a win. That's 10. New England, win. 11. Vegas, win. 12? What? That's 12 wins. The Denver game's going to be tough. The Denver one's a toss-up, in my opinion. But right now, that it's looking like 11 wins would be my guess. Fam, what do you guys think? What do you think? How many wins? How many wins you guys got this Chargers team getting? Let's see. What are you guys thinking? Let's pull this up here. Folks got... Yeah, hold it. Again, remember that. It's 12-pack, whatever you want. If they go 14-3, it's it. Thanks for staying up late to celebrate the win. Yeah, there's no way in hell I was falling asleep right now. So I was like, screw it. Let's go on here and talk about it. Caleb says, if we beat the Ravens, I believe we can win out. The momentum and confidence will be through the roof. That's a big if. That's also right before you play the Patriots. So, yeah, I don't know about that. Eddie says, Ravens, Falcons, Chiefs, Bucks, Broncos, Patriots, Raiders. So I've got win against the Falcons, Bucks, Patriots, Raiders. That's 4. That's already 11. Toss up between Ravens, Broncos, Chiefs. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Jorge says, I think they beat the Chiefs next time around. Go watch the locker room. I haven't even seen that. Go watch the locker room speech. Jim says, I've seen the support. I'm telling you, the right guys at the right time. I mean, you'd have liked to seen that right guys at the right time in the whole second half. So have to make it so insane. But I don't know. Dicker, anything is possible with the defense. I'm with you. 11 sounds right. Yeah. One game at a time. I'm with you. Jorge says a 12-pack of Fiji water. Hey, if that's what he wants. If he wants to stay hydrated like Denzel Praman, that's fine by me. I got to watch the game on YouTube. I'm at the game, so I don't know what I missed. Well, you missed a win. That's for sure. I cannot. All right. Chris, you gotta. Oh wait, no. I think Jorge was the one that left. Whoever it was that left, you gotta stay. You gotta stay, man. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Eddie Saldana. Hopefully, our Bolts defense doesn't start playing bad after that poor performance in the second half. Yeah, there were a couple busted plays. The things you cannot give up against a team trying to come back are quick hitting plays like that. And they did it multiple times. And that's tough. Yeah, that Broncos game against Bo Nix. Bo Nix is looking a lot better than he did when we played him. When the Chargers played him. He's looking better. That's going to be tough. That Broncos defense is legit. Did you see the score of that game, by the way? They blew out their opponent. That's going to be tough. That home, though. That home. Okay. We're getting close to the end here. Honestly, again, no agenda. Just wanted to chat this thing out with you guys. Any questions you have, put in the chat. What do you guys got? You let me know. We got about maybe 5-10 minutes left. Mohammed, that Tarheeb Still PB was so special. Yes. I texted Jake about that as soon as it happened. I was like, oh, Heeb. Yeah. Eddie, doesn't it seem like field goal kickers are missing against the Bolts? Yeah. Yeah, they do. Was it the Browns game they missed as well, I believe? He'll take it. Cam Hart's the truth, man. I mean, you're asking 2 fifth-round rookies to go up against these number 1 receivers. That's tough. Where's Mr. Hefner? Yeah, he is on vacation at a bar somewhere trying to drink away that stress that he just endured watching that game from afar. We'll be doing a live show at some point. Jake will be here. I promise. I got a lot to talk about with Mr. Hefner, by the way. He's going to sit on that L for a bit. Being hacked. This is honestly my favorite Chargers podcast. I became a Chargers fan last season, and that was rough. I'm happy for the win. Bulldog. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. And I got to know what being hacked. What's that from? What's that about? What's the story behind it? Julian Mesa. That totally would have been an L the last year. Hell, the last 20 years. Defense isn't always going to allow less than 20. Yeah, that streak is broken. When Jake and I both said it was going to happen. Defense made some crucial mistakes against Arizona, and look at the adjustments made where we are now. True. Jorge, now Jake can drink to the victory. 100%. Thoughts on the 4th down blitz call? Which one? I love the delayed blitz. Are you referring to the one with Deion Henley? Because that was awesome. Jorge, the curse is no more. Hallelujah. Yeah. This next game against the Ravens is going to be tough, man. They just lost a really tough game against the Steelers. They're going to be licking their chops. Man, because they are starving. Yeah, folks at the game, you tell me. I wasn't at the game, but the 50-50 crowd split, was it 50-50 for the Chargers? Was it more? It seemed like it was more, honestly. But again, I don't know. I don't want to answer that. Another record, apparently. Herbert sets the new NFL record for the first 10 game of the season with a game pass rating over 90% per game. Jorge says heavy Chargers presence. Jorge, yeah. Majority Chargers. Yeah, the delayed blitz was awesome. The delayed blitz that Henley brought in was clutch. Because you saw Joe Burrow kind of look like, oh, I can scramble. Oh, wait. No, I can't. I'm curious to see Joe Burrow 0-3 against the Chargers. I went to the first one in Cincinnati, by the way. And that was a fun one, too. I think that was when Mike Davis had that insane interception down the sideline. That shouldn't have been interception, but he got it. Justin was in his bag then, too. Mohammed, check out the Dobbins picture the Chargers posted. The crowd looked crazy. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I can find it. What do you guys think about this Chargers game? How are we feeling? Right now? I'm absolutely shook. I'm absolutely shook right now. Let's get to here, the share screen. Let's check out what we see from people on socials. What do you guys also? Do you guys like this, by the way? Like this forum? I don't know. We don't really do this stuff much, so you tell me. Like, should we do this more often? I'm trying to keep quiet because literally I got a wife and kid who are trying to sleep. Let's see here. Jamar Chase didn't have an answer for why the Bengals can't finish games. I play football on the field. I don't call plays. Oh, damn. Blowing them out would have been nice, but I think it's important for our team to pull off one like this. Yeah, I agree. Chargers J.K. Dobbins said Bradley Bozeman, running back coach Kim McDonald, told him, F it, go score. You like that? You like that? Oh, okay. Can you guys hear this? Let's see. I don't know. Can you hear this? I'm listening. Defense played their best when their best was needed. No audio. Okay. Sorry. Well, I can listen to it. Man, these post game are hype, by the way. Here, let's see if this helps. Oh, what'd I do? Here, does this help?
Last thing I want to say, and then just go enjoy the heck out of this is nobody flinched just because they got the momentum. Didn't mean they had it. We got it back. No, nothing can happen in that stadium that can take us out of our game because I'm telling you, I've seen this before. We get the right guys at the right time. You feel it, don't you?
To see guys like this who've gone through so much. I'll talk about Derwin James, Dan Henley. This is a different team. Here we go. This is the picture. Look at that. Hang that up in the Louvre. How awesome is it for J.K. Dobbins, though? Honestly. This was a sick video, by the way. And the caption was great. The Chargers essentially scored a walk-off touchdown to beat the Bengals 34-27 as they were driving for a game-winning field goal in the final seconds. I've never heard or seen SoFi Stadium like this for a Chargers game. Never. Yes, Athir, I am here. Where are you? Where have you been, sir? Director going to the game next Monday night. I'll be watching all alone, unfortunately. I will be at the game as well, and I might have to go hang out with the director. Such a good dude. Honestly, one of my favorite humans in the Chargers land right now. Great guy. Yeah, Jorge, that picture needs to be framed and autographed. I agree. All right, fellas. Almost home and starving. Thanks for the chat and bolt up. Yes, Chris, thanks for coming in. This has been a ton of fun. These are so great to do. We should do these more often. This is my first time doing it. No, my heart is not okay. I legit don't think I could have survived being at that game. I wish I was at the game, but after witnessing what happened, I would have been there with my toddler and my wife and my in-laws, and it would have been absolutely mayhem. And I would have had a heart attack. Water, bro, reality has shifted. Teams are now charging against us. Signs of a good football team. Bolt up. There's somebody said about that. I know the Chiefs lost, but that's what happens against the Chiefs every single time. Teams just look for ways to lose against them. And somehow the Chargers figured out a way to win that game. And really, they did not deserve to win that game at the end of that. They really didn't. But look, you'll take it. You'll take it. HH4, I have a bone to pick with you. Listen to you talk about playoffs. This guy was so down on this Chargers team for months, for years, even after the Chargers team was winning. He was talking about this team as trash. And now immediately you're talking playoffs? What changed? What changed? Bandar says, yes, more of these, although it's late. It's late here in Tennessee. Yeah, it is kind of late there. It's late here in California, too. Whew. Jason, the Steelers showed us the formula to contain Lamar with the four-man front. Jim knows how to beat his brother. You got to have the four-man front. I mean, that's the way to beat any really, really good quarterback. Because if you blitz them, they're lethal. Kevin Darth Dan taking notes. Athir, no more. I am not buying. No more charging. This Jim Harbaugh team. Wait till next year, my baby. I know. Athir says they're going to win it all next year. Eddie, a lot of teams always win undeserving about time. Our Bolts win a game like that. True. So true. Look at like 8 of the 9 wins that the Chiefs had. They didn't deserve to win this game. They just find a way to win at the end. Bootlegger, my girlfriend loves it when I get bolted up. Good for you. Good for you. Hey, we got folks here in Missouri. Folks in the chat, where are you from? Where you guys at? San Diego? LA? Missouri? Tennessee? Vegas? Oh, HH4, letting go coupon Tommy. Huge. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Kevin's from Oceanside. I was just in Oceanside, actually. Bean Hacks from Maryland. Dang, you guys are freaking up late. It's like 2 o'clock there. Central Valley, I see you. I see you. Drew Soul, this win was more than a win. It was a culture shift and a new chapter. No, wait, a new book has opened that illustrates wins and a belief in hope that we can win those close ones. Bolt up, baby. Wow, what an illustration. Well done. El Centro, Columbus, Maui. All right, so you're near Jake right now. OC. Attaboy. Okay, Jason, I see you. Bold prediction. Oh, here we go. Athir, bold prediction. Herbert, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 41-17 Chargers. Whatever hopium you got, Athir, pass it on to the rest of us because I could use some of that. Anyone on Shark? No. We'll see. Oahu. Man, I don't want to get back to Hawaii again. Jack Murphy since birth. OC, Qualcomm season ticket holder. Attaboy, Dicker. Boy, I love this. We got folks everywhere. Chiefs tainted wins, Raven by a toe. Bengals by a pass interference. Falcons by no pass interference call. Bengals for being stupid, not going for 2. Yes, agreed. And Broncos blocked chip shot field goal. Yeah, they could easily have 5 losses, honestly. They totally could. Not likely. Seeing Herbert has just one career 400-yard game. I mean, hey, it's a bold prediction for a reason. Again, this season, I have changed my tune a bit, and I've learned from some of my mistakes. You can only positivity and hope can take you so far if it is not tethered to reality. And, you know, there were folks in the comments after this last show we had when we were giving our score predictions. I think I said 31-24 Chargers. I think Jake had 34-27, which Jake actually might have gotten the final score right. But people were lighting into us about how we had no faith in this Chargers defense and they were going to give up 20 points and we're going to look pathetic after this Chargers team's defense goes off. And I'm like, what? again, you could hope this Chargers team's going to hold Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and D. Higgins and company to under 20. But like, if you're just thinking about reality and the facts and how damn good that team is, look what happens. Look what happens. That was the first game this season where we got more than 27 points. Was worried all second half. We did it. Yeah. Yeah. And this is the first time that the Chargers defense gave up more than 20. And the Chargers offense actually came through and scored more than 20. Scored more than 27. That's what matters. Flippin' 619 for you. How amazing is this turnaround by Coach Harbaugh and company? I love this team. That was something that I was actually kind of thinking. And Chargers fans, you tell me what you're thinking about this. There's a lot of pride, I think, in Chargers fandom. You know, Bolt fan, we've gone through a lot. And there's been a lot of things that we've seen with this Chargers team over the years where it makes it really hard to have faith, to root for, to be positive, to be optimistic. And not that Chargers fans aren't always proud to be Chargers fans, but I wouldn't necessarily say Chargers fans are always proud of the product that has been on the field. But seeing how this team portrays itself and seeing the transformation you've seen in one offseason through now 10 games so far, I get the sense that there is like a ratcheted up level of pride being a Chargers fan. And maybe I'm off. In the chat, you tell me. But I'll speak for myself. It is so heartwarming to see this Chargers team win this way. And again, it's not just that they're winning, right? Like this game was nuts, right? This was insanity, and I don't care how they win. A win's a win. But when's the last time, as a Chargers fan, that we got to sit here and say, I feel pretty confident that the Chargers team will beat the teams they should, and it'll be competitive against the rest. And this season, aside from that Bengals game, aside from the Cardinals game, which at the time looked like a bad loss, and it was, they should have won that game. But now that team is winning their division. And the other two losses the Chargers have against the Steelers and the Chiefs. Every other game are against teams they should have won, teams they should have beat, and they did. That's something to me that good teams do. Good teams beat the teams they're supposed to, and they're competitive in the rest. And there's something special about being behind a team that is trying to win it the right way. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being too my feelings about this, but like there's a whole new sense of pride, it feels like. And feels like we've built this with them. But I don't know. You tell me. Am I wrong? HH4. It's never easy being a Chargers fan. This defense is legit. How many sacks did Burrow escape? What if Mac was in the game? We wouldn't be as close. Yeah, I mean, Joe Burrow is a magician. Some of those sacks he got rid of, I'm like, how are you doing this? I don't know. We need to have the mindset of the team as fans. This is a 1 week league and anything can happen. As long as we show out to games, the team will show out. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's going to take some time for this Chargers fan base to recognize that this is a different team and to get rid of that lurking, dreadful feeling in the back of your head that the other shoe's going to drop. Like, I mean, I get it. Trust me. I get it. Blue Shredder, you're not. This team is different. And I say that as a 20-plus year fan. Robert, Dan, when you're so low, it can only go up at some point. Fact. JSC, Minter is the only reason the Chargers 7-4. Not the only reason, but a big reason for sure. It was a dogfight. We are no longer a first half team now. We can finish. Look, the ending of that game was kind of wild because the defense was giving up touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. And then afterwards, the defense is like, nope, not anymore. And they clamp down. JC, y'all better start the fire Roman stuff ASAP. I don't know. I guarantee you weren't saying that after the first half. Blue Shredder, I need to buy a McConkey jersey. Yeah, you do. Good call, Squeezy. Dan, that Dobbins touchdown had Sproles versus Indy in 08 walk-off vibes. Totally. Good call. Man, that was so fun. That was such a fun overtime game at the Q. Little jitterbug. Oh, man, that was fun. Harbaugh's got us believing. Dicker says that was an easy game to choke in spectacular fashion. Gritty. Yeah, it was. Justin Herbert now 8 straight games without throwing an interception. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Tress Williams, 2 rookie studs, a DB. Great job, Joe. Yeah. Man, for those of you who were following me during the draft, or hell, before the draft, you know how much I was clamoring for this Chargers team to get corners, and they needed it bad. And round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4 go. And I'm like, what the hell are we doing? We have no corners. Then they get Cam Hart. Then they get Carby Still. Then training camp. Now 10 weeks in. Whew. Take a bow, Mr. Ortiz. Look at some of these here. Hold on. Let's pull up some of these because this is what it's all about. This is what it is all about right now. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's Derwin. I think that's Derwin. Do you think he's excited? Everybody's giving high fives. Love that. JK, comeback player of the year right now for me. Nobody. I mean, look at the smile on Derwin James. J.K. Dobbins, come on now. Guy in the back's like, oh my God, I cannot believe we just did that. Scott Matlock, thank you so much. I'm so excited I get to play both sides of the ball. Madam McConkey, I'm so glad that this guy's my head coach. Hallelujah. Thank the Lord. Ooh, looks like Derwin got a T. Higgins jersey. The jersey swap? Interesting. Yep, that's the big one. That's a big dude, by the way. Speaking of which, do you guys see the social media stuff from the Bengals when they talked about the Chargers getting the Chargers versus Bengals? They had like Joe Burrow looking way taller than Justin Herbert. Like, what are we doing? Bender says, do you think Herbo slides next time versus going shoulder first? Yeah, probably. That's probably a question that they're going to be discussing in the locker room or in the film room for sure. 47 years for me and in a bad hood to boot. Oof. Yeah. If you compare Baltimore's schedule going forward to ours, a win on Monday Night Football positions us very well for the 5 seed. Yeah. Minter isn't going anywhere after casuals say his defense blew a 21-point lead. Call it another win. Hey, you know, it's funny. I actually thought about that for a second. I was like, hey, if there's any silver lining here is maybe folks are going to start thinking maybe Minter isn't that great. I mean, one could hope, right? Like, it's stupid, but one could hope. I'm proud to be a Chargers fan, but since I'm from Maryland, everyone more confused as to why I'm not a fan from the East Coast. Yeah, I get it. Shows how much of a different maker Cam is without him. His defense is different. Yeah, true. Athier, I predicted 34-28, missed it by a point. You're right. Jess says, Minter will be blonde by 2026. Book it. Yeah, I mean, if I were a betting man, I'd say the same thing. I hope they have like a gentleman's agreement, though. I hope the gentleman's agreement is, give me 3 years, win a chip. If we don't win it by then, go get your money. Joshua says, Minter unlocked every defensive player's ability, especially unleashing the Ranger. Dan Henley's played out of his mind. He's had that in him the whole time. Can we ask coaches not to put 36 out there on one-on-ones or just out there at all? Yeah, I like 29. Tell you that much. I like Tariq still. Nick says, we are winners. Thank you. Thank you, Harbaugh and Ortiz. The draft class the last 2 seasons, QJ, Tooley, Dayon, Scott Matlock, Darius Davis, Joe Alt, Ladd McConkey, Junior Colson, Tariq Still, Cam Hart. You can put Kamani Vidal in there as well. Drew Soul, $5 donation. Thank you, man. Thank you for this live chat. Really needed this wind down. Emotionally spent. Hell, man, I am emotionally spent too. This is why I was kind of doing this. Because I was like, I don't even know what to think about this right now. There's no way in hell I'm going to bed. So let's talk to like-minded individuals who are not going to bed with me. How does Zont get his job back? Which corner do we resign? That's a good question, man. I think he might be able to take Jazir's spot. Maybe. But I don't think you take... I don't think he's taking anybody's spot per se, but I do know Jesse Minter, and Jesse Minter loves being able to have more guys to cycle through, which would allow them to be fresh, be more versatile. So is he going to take snaps from somebody? He's probably taking snaps from a bunch of people, but in terms of the total snaps he has, I don't think the total snaps he has is going to be higher than Cam Hart or Tarheeb Still, or Christian Fulton, or Elijah Molden. But I can see him going into the Jazier Taylor snaps for sure. For sure. And what corner do we resign? Right now, it's got to be Christian. I think it's Christian. Christian's been an absolute game wrecker for this Chargers team. Although we'll see. We'll see. Because Dean Leonard's coming on, man. I like Dean Leonard. I know this is crazy, but Collinsworth made a great point about Ladd saying this is why you draft players from big schools because they've been in these situations. 100%. 100%. And I don't think it's crazy. Yeah, there's a reason for that. There's a reason why folks from Alabama and folks from Georgia, folks from Clemson, like those guys. Yeah. Yeah. Collinsworth only point of the night. Big players from big schools, no big moments. What's up with DJ Chark? He's siphoning money from us. Yeah, I have no idea. A part of me hopes that this is just them kind of keeping that trick up their sleeves for when it matters. Yeah, I don't know why people are hating on Clark. He hasn't been on the field. I don't know if that's because, like, if it's because he sucks is one thing, but he hasn't played, so he's been hurt or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I'm not going to give Christian Fulton crap after the game he just returned. Yeah. And honestly, Christian played pretty good, dude. I know he had a couple penalties, but some of those penalties were kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know. Ooh, Manuel, go Chargers, came back from the game. Place was rocking. Man, I'm so happy for Chargers fans who were at that game. Did you guys get some of the new swag they had there, by the way? I think it was like Sunday Air for the Bolts. That was sick. Yeah, let's give credit. Cam Hart, dude. I know he was out there for a bit, or went out for a bit, and it didn't look pretty. But when he was in there, man, Cam Hart looks like he belongs in a big way. Let's see. Binder says, I think we might let go of Fulton and Asante and bring in maybe a veteran and possibly later round cornerback draft. I mean, look, if you can get 2 fifth-round corners to play this well under Steve Clinkscale, O'Leary, and Jesse Minter, one could argue, are you going to go spend big money on a corner when you can do this at 5th-round draft picks? I don't know. You got Dean Leonard, who's an up-and-comer on this team. Cam Hart's looking like a stud. Tarheeb Still is looking great. Elijah Molden is the DB that I'm wanting to re-sign before any of them. Caleb, tell me 7-3 on a 4-game win streak doesn't feel good, though. Hey, we're going streaking. When's the last time the Chargers won 4 in a row? But it's happening. Bosa doesn't get a pass either. See, I think that's unfair. I think people are putting a lot of the Bosa stuff on DJ Chark. DJ Chark has not played. Do you think he's just sitting there just trying to keep money and not do anything? Come on. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Something to monitor. Will Cam Hart likely be out next week with a concussion? Asked Tyson. I don't know. I will say, though, like just getting back to some of the specifics on this game, I mean, Justin Herbert in that first half was an absolute monster. And look, I think he's got, 12 touchdowns, 1 interception on the season now? I mean, that's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Molden is great. I was hoping he would have been drafted by us. Same. Elijah's second interception taken away from him by a penalty. I think this is third, actually. I think this is third. AJ's fourth, talking playoffs. Absolutely crazy. Is it 13-1? I'm not sure. Is it just a 13-1 or 12-1? Either way, the kid's balling. And folks who just look at stats, miss me with that stuff. He is insane. That guy is absolutely unreal. And it's amazing seeing him getting bailed out by his supporting cast and opposing teams, because he has done so much for this team only to come up short so many times, just like you saw what happened to Joe Burrow today. Justin Herbert lived that life for so long. So it is so awesome to see him get that relief. Hallelujah. Happy for him. Yeah. More drop touchdowns. 100%. 100%. Was it Will Dissly that dropped one today? I think it was Dissly. I forget who it was. I know he dropped one. I don't know if it was a touchdown. Titans and Raven connection paying off in spades. Yeah, it really is. It really is. So, guys, I think it's gonna do it. I think I'm gonna have to try to wind down here, get some sleep. Tell me, should we do this more often? Like you tell me. Like I know I'm being kind of a little mundane now. It's a little late. I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit here. But I think sometimes it's helpful for folks to kind of get in and just kind of let it out and process together. So if you like this, maybe we can do this more often. Joshua says mobility has been winning the game. Absolutely. And you heard Chris Collinsworth talk about it early in the on of the game. I think it was Chris Collinsworth talk about it. Like, that's how winning quarterbacks, and you see Lamar Jackson. I was just talking about this on the last show, actually. You see Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes absolutely crush opposing defenses' wills with those third down scrambles for first downs. And today you saw it. You've seen it from him since the bye week. That was absolutely, I said it a couple weeks ago. We have not seen this Justin Herbert before. We've seen great Justin Herbert, but we haven't seen dual threat Justin Herbert who actually does it with both his legs and his arm. Could he have done it? Sure. But has he this consistently? No. And most of that is health, honestly. This year, most of that's health. He would have done it earlier if he was healthy, but man, back to back, he had the ridiculous plantar fascia thing, and then he had the high ankle sprain, which sucks. Yeah. I mean, ridiculous kicker. After the game, we'll go to your channel. Sure. Great stream. Yes, more. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. In 2 weeks after Falcons game. Let's do it. Cool. Squeezy's good idea. All right. Looks like everybody's saying yes. Love it. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Herbo's on a mission. Love it. Absolutely love it. Keep doing this. New tradition for a new team. Maybe we will. I'll have to talk to Jake. See what he thinks. I'm just curious. I'm gonna go to the hotline real fast. Let's see. How many hotlines do we think we have right now? Oh my goodness. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. You know, let's have some fun. I'm gonna download one of these so I can play one for you guys. Here. Let's get out of here with one fun voicemail, okay? I haven't listened to this. I'm just going to put it straight on here. And I'll play it right from the jump. Ready? One voicemail. This will be a little tease. I hope we have some energy in this voicemail. Not going to lie. Let's see. That's processing. Come on. Gotta love live shows. It's almost done. I think it's almost done. Waiting. Maybe. Oh, still process. All right. Well, I'm gonna give this thing like 10 more seconds. If it doesn't work, then we'll not do it. Let's see. Stony voicemail Monday. Yeah, people are gonna be hyped. A lot of people are getting off of work on Monday. That's for sure. No matter what, our Bolts lose in free agency. A lot of compensatory picks. There's a lot of comp picks coming their way. Kevin, I'm gonna smoke 17 bowls to call in. Please do. Love it. Again, 323-902-7586. Again, 323-902-7586. That's the number to the Chargers Unleashed hotline. Go crazy. This is your time. Chargers won 7-3. That's even pretty. 2 games out of the AFC West right now, which is bonkers. Yeah, enjoy it. All right, I think this is ready to go. Let's hear the voicemail from today.
Holy shit, boys.
This is what we needed to end this. I'm glad
What
I
a
did this.
freaking game. I'm here just all excited about the first half, sitting here with my lady, and then I'm telling her, look, hold on. This isn't over yet. And what do we get? A crazy second half. These second half woes, these like just comeback from these teams is driving me nuts.
Thank you. We're all feeling this right now.
Thank God our defense stepped up, stopped them, was able to hold them, and gave us the craziest 2 minutes of regulation that I've seen in a while. Thank God for the kicker, and yes, no W, but good Lord, high blood pressure. Let's go Bolts.
Yeah, that about sums up what everybody's feeling. 100%. 100%. Kevin says, yeah, the download was worth it. Yeah, see, he's blazing with his lady, like I said. Eddie, let me catch my breath before we think about the Ravens. Look, I'm with you. It's pieces. Great win. Almost Charger in the second half, but still impressed. Thank God for Evan McPherson. Oh, my God. I mean, again, Chargers defense stopped him for long field goals. I think one was 48, one was 51 or something like that. Missed him almost the exact same way. Yeah, that was it's about time Chargers win a game like that, to be honest. It's about time. Vibes are immaculate, says Kevin. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to try to wind down here. This has been fun. I didn't realize I was going to go for an hour and 10 minutes. I apologize how long this went. Thank you to everybody who came on here and voiced their opinions and feelings and vibes. I like the feeling of this right now. 7-3, going into another primetime matchup, winning a primetime matchup. Take the kicker. A Ravens win will be wild. Yeah. Man, feels good. It feels good. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. Tell a friend. Again, we'll be doing a giveaway here for a signed jersey because the Chargers won. I promise we'd do it if they did, and they did, so we will. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy this win. Victory Monday is coming up soon. For folks on the East Coast, you already got Victory Monday. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time. I'll have Jake on the show. Hopefully he'll be back with a sunburn from his vacation, but if not, we'll have some fun either way. Enjoy the evening. This is a great start to the week. Hallelujah. Chargers win 34-27. We'll talk to you next time on the next Chargers Unleashed. Good night, everybody.